Hello! Yes, Yo is back, and today we're gonna have a great feast for all the parents out there as we're gonna be talking a lot about parenting and how, as parents, knowing who we are makes a huge life not only in the lives of our children but also for us as parents. We can make the whole journey much more enjoyable and we can actually create great youth out there in real world to solve real world problems. Isn't that exciting? I'm sure it is. And today you see this pretty lady out there on the screen right next to me. Well, she is a super mega high voltage entrepreneur, a beautiful mom who doesn't look like it. She herself looks like a teen, and she is just an amazing human being at heart who's doing multiple who's running multiple businesses and mostly focused around the beautiful youth and the pretty women. Am I right, Sharmila?
Absolutely. Thank you, Leela. Hi, viewers. Very nice to be part of this live with you. Thank you so much. Excited to get started.
Yes, same here with me. I'm so excited to have Sharmila on the show today. Sharmila, oh my God, I have known her for the last 1 year now, and I truly applaud the work that you do around the youth, Sharmila. I've been to, okay, Sharmila, where should I start? Sharmila is a parenting coach, that's her passion. As a profession, she runs Inspira, where she actually helps youth from not so great backgrounds, financial backgrounds, to actually make a great career in the healthcare industry. And she also, as a doctor, she runs this beautiful program where she gets cross cultural exchange of students so that doctors across meet across borders, I would say. And other than that, she is an amazing mom. I met Ashley and she has certified it, her daughter. And we'll get to know more about Sharmila. But before we actually move on, I just wanted to share something that Sharmila and me were discussing when we were going through our conversation, which truly, truly moved me. um, she said that she 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 is an imperfect mom, and she realized her imperfections, and she realized that by embracing these imperfections is how we become perfect. So let me introduce the imperfectly perfect mom, Sharmila. Please, if I missed on something, do share and let us know if who you are in your words.
Hi, thank you, Leela, for giving this opportunity, and a very, very warm welcome to everyone who is watching the live, especially the parents. It's amazing being here with you and sharing my journey. So, in quick, short words to share about me, I've been a medical doctor for the past 15 years and a work in progress mom for the past 15 years. So that's the way I would like to call myself. The one thing that I'm never going to be perfect at is being a mom, and I'm learning every day on the journey. And also I have an imperfect teenager, and that's the perfection of our relationship. So that's why I'm so passionate about the parenting journey. And just to give you a little bit background, I was the first lady from India to be awarded as the heroine of health at the World Health Assembly, the 70th World Health Assembly in Geneva, Switzerland, for bringing more women into the healthcare field. So youth and women are my two key areas, and I don't work, I just live my purpose in life. So happy to be here with you. Thank you.
Wow, what more do you need? Confucius once said that if you just love what you do, you don't have to work another single day. And here is an epitome of that. So you don't just work, you don't work at all. Wow, man, you just live
I
your
don't
life
work
like
at
that.
all.
Great. Viewers, as you know, in our show, I generally get people who have gone through the Gallup Strength Finder, who have identified what their talents and strengths are. I'm very curious to know how their talents kind of reflect on in the work that they do. And we also see as to how they can move, once being aware of their talent, they can move that up or scale it up to the next level. So Sharmila just went through this journey, and oh, when I got her report, I literally fell off the chair, because I knew she was always, she's a very hardworking, very task, I should say she's a taskmaster. I've seen that, but it's just that, I got to know where, they kind of arrange herself in her beautiful self. Okay, so she is an activator, she is an arranger, she is an, I'm just going to show that live that on. Yeah, she is a
Mhm.
restorative, an achiever, an arranger, an activator, and a learner. 3 A's, 1 R, 1 L. So, what more do you want? So, let us hear it from her. Sharmila, tell me, how do you live your talents every day in life? Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, so thank you, Leela. It was definitely interesting reading the report, and I was able to connect with each and every one of it. I mean, while I was living it, the report helped me understand myself better, and helping understand myself better, both as a professional and as a parent, will actually help me, work with my teams and my team better. So that's that's
Teen and teen, the tea heroine. Go ahead. So, how does it
okay.
land? Throw a little
Okay.
bit of light into your life and share it with the viewers.
Okay. Quickly going through as an achiever, I know I'm pretty much a workaholic, but like I said, I don't really work. That's who I am, and that's what it is. There was one thing that resonated with me is I always want to leave the world a better place than where I found it. So I was able to connect to that really well. Then on the restorative phase, I'm someone who always looks at what's wrong and how we can fix it. The way I will simply explain it is I look at possibilities in every problem. So I don't look at
Wow.
problems as problems. I look at all of them as possibilities and how we can make that help us become better persons and also help the team and the team together. Then it was the arranger. See, I believe in, as a social entrepreneur, I know I have limited resources. However, by getting the teams in, by boosting the morale, I look at people as not as human resource, if I can say. I look at them as capital, meaning everyone is an asset. Everyone brings in a lot of strength. So instead of looking at people's weakness, I choose to work with their strengths and help people do what they want to do. And I'm just there as part of a team. And every time a teen wins or a woman wins, I feel like I'm going through the journey again. So that's why it's very
Wow.
important to me to help them win. And as a learner, one thing, I became a mom before I became a learner. So I had to discontinue education because I was married and I was a mom in the making. So 2 years I was sitting at home driving myself and everyone around me crazy. So after that, I started all my education. So I'm an MD pharmacologist and an MPhil in hospital administration, MBA in healthcare. I still continue to learn. It keeps exciting me. So it's bang on. I would say the report was just, it's like, am I me sitting there? And the activator part, I love to empower people, be it teens or be it women, be it men, whoever it is. I empower them. What we do in Inspira is we skill, empower, and transform lives. So it's about helping each one of them become independent individuals. So that's what I saw in the strength. And going to the signature themes, I also see that I always have this fire burning inside. I just have to keep achieving one after the other. It's just innate in me. I somehow enjoy it. The reason I do that is not just for me to go up. I believe that I want to pull people up. So unless I show the way as a parent, there is no way I can make my team do what they have to do. So walk the talk.
Brilliant. So
Okay.
brilliant. So as Sharmila was saying, she is the Shakti in flow. Okay, so she's like probably for Navratri we don't have to get the Navdurgas. Okay, so it's like all packed in one, and that's called Sharmila. So great, Sharmila. Seriously, and I also remember in the conversation you beautifully said I couldn't become an alcoholic. So what did you become?
I became a workaholic.
I love that liner of yours. So here we
Oh,
have the workaholic Sharmila. Oh, super. Okay, so here we have the
and I hardly work.
workaholic
I told
Sharmila.
you,
Yeah.
I hardly work. I don't like hard work. So I'm just living my life.
So you just get a high by working.
Totally.
Wow, man. For all the men out there, please watch. Here, there's a pretty lady who's saying, "I work and I get on a high." Oh, super,
I
very
am.
super.
I'm absolutely actually full on because that when you work with the teenagers and also people who come from really difficult backgrounds, I don't ever want them to feel that they are disempowered in any which way. So
Absolutely.
being a mom has taught me so many things. I mean, I want to share a small story here. Ashley
Yeah,
was
please go ahead.
3 years old, and I put her on my lap and said, "Come, baby, I'm going to cut your nails." This girl looks at my nails and says, "Mom, you've not cut yours." 3 years, she's been coaching me to become a better person.
And she is. She's an
So,
amazing coach here.
yeah, you can never tell your children what they have to do. They will always follow your example. So, I
Absolutely,
just leave it.
absolutely.
Yep.
This is where I really would like to bring in Sharmila. As our viewers know, as you know, we work a lot with the youth out there, and unfortunately, when parents come, most of the time they come not to a career coach, but to actually fix their word up into certain streams that they believe is really great. Okay, and I really feel so horrible when you actually encounter parents who want their children to be for all the failures that they have had, they don't want them to fail, and they think they're gonna protect them, and they're gonna make them very very they're gonna safeguard them is what I would put it as, and they actually kill the child in them. Okay, so the child loses the self expression, so they're not really living, you're just surviving, and you are just doing what you really don't love doing because your parents wanted you to do, or because the damn society, I'm sorry but I shouldn't be, but because there are people out there in society who have been very successful and the parents think their success is commendable. Well, they couldn't live that life, so it's like they put it down on the youth and say live that life. Okay, so this is really very hurting to see that. Normally when I get parents like that, I kind of don't take assignments. I'm very clear and I tell them, what is it that you really want? You want to fix your child up for success, or you want them to be happy and successful in what they do? Okay, so and it's such a blessing to see moms out here like you, so beautiful in the work that you do. So tell us a little about your parenting journey. Why did you choose to be a parenting coach despite running the multiple businesses that you run? What really motivates you to be a parenting coach?
Okay. Okay, I'm just going to take a step back to when
Mm-hmm.
I was a teen, and then as a mother, and then as a working professional, and why this journey is so important to me. So, while
Mm-hmm.
growing up as a teen, I could never ever voice out what was inside. So, I was always following orders, and I was doing things because I never felt appreciated or approved of. And it's sad to note that all the most strong people out there, they're all carrying baggages from their childhood on them. And it is really, really sad. I don't think that we deserve to be, living our childhood dreams or feeling the failure of unachieved childhood dreams. You know what I mean? Um,
You absolutely, I
Also,
get it.
then from there, I had this wonderful opportunity of being a mom for her presence in my life, and I would not be doing what I am currently doing. And it's the same thing for my child as well, that Ashley is who she is because I am there in her life. I'm just being proud to tell that we've been there in this journey with one another, and that's helped us become better individuals and share that beautiful relationship together. The minute we
Wow.
realize that, you know that our book got launched at the National Achievers Conference, and
I
when
misunderstood.
yes, I misunderstood. It's not about I misunderstanding my teen. It's about I and the misunderstanding one another. And we believe that
Wow.
every parent and every teen deserves to have that beautiful relationship. And that's why, despite having all the other things that I'm doing, I'm so passionate about it, because after receiving, getting the book launched, we came and sat back on the chair, and Ashley looked at me and she said, "Mom, I really love that smile on your face. And I
Wow.
think I want to go out there and put the smiles on parents and teenagers because they deserve this happiness." And that's a mission
Hey,
to
did
live
you
for.
know I'm gonna be interviewing Ashley as well very soon? So you'll get to know, for the viewers out there, you'll get to know Ashley's version of the story as well. So you heard the mom talking, and you will hear the teen talking as well. But actually, when you hear the teen talking, you'll hear the mom there, and when mom is talking, you'll hear the teen here.
I'm not going
Okay.
up. I have no plans of going up. And that helps me connect with the teens much better, because as parents, we tend to worry a lot. It's natural. I'm not trying to blame anyone there. It is very natural. But then we cannot live our lives through our teenagers' life. If there is one take home message from this, let the teens live their life. We as parents are more like the gardeners. We should just be there around so that we are supporting, but they should grow their roots very strong so that they can grow their shoots very strong. So we want independent individuals who will be future leaders of our country, and not dependent, sad, unhappy children who are there inside.
You are so much resonating with the mission and vision of yo, man. Yo, bring it on, Sharmila, bring on.
Yes, and and as parents, the role that we can play in our teenagers' life can never be replaced by anyone else. So it's important that we first understand ourselves, and that's why at the beginning I said I'm not a perfect mom. I never can be one, and I cannot expect my teen to be the perfect teen, because she is also growing. She is also a work in progress person, and that's the perfection of the relationship. It's not the
Superb.
destination. We are all becoming adults. We will still have our children inside. But if we can enjoy the journey, I think that's brilliant. It's by day. Like our teacher says, go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Absolutely. Hey, isn't it amazing to have parents out there be imperfect and yet embrace the perfection of the imperfection within themselves and within the teens out there, and create a perfect world. Yes, it's beautiful out there. So Sharmila, thank you so much for sharing that, the roots part of it. Yes, our job probably as parents is to just to make sure that the roots are stronger, and the child knows who they are when they connect themselves, when they know what their natural talents are, and when they're able to bring that more confidently in the outer world out there, they not only shine, but they're able to actually make or bring in a contribute in a much larger way. If we
Very
talk of
true.
innovations, yeah, exactly. So if you
Absolutely.
talk about innovations, why are our children probably not innovating as much as if you're looking at the developed nations? I mean, the reason is because we really don't let them go out and explore. So
Absolutely.
I'm sure we I'm sure we
That's
can.
the reason why we do these cross cultural exchanges, because we need, if we already have planned out their life, they cannot be us. They just have to be them. Meaning, our teens have to explore. They have to make mistakes, and they have to have that openness to be someone else. Like, let me share my story with Ashley. We come from a family of doctors, everyone doctors, And this girl decided she doesn't want to become a doctor. And I'm like, whoa. So she's like, Mom, I don't want to become a doctor. So we had this conversation, and she said, I want to take this. So I said, fine. But darling, I can't be there and help you out. It's your choice. You need to take the responsibility. I'm just going to be there, like this shield in front, taking all the bad things from everyone. But you need to do what you need to do. And guess what? This girl went from being academically challenged to topping her school, which I
Wow.
would never have been able to get. And I asked her, how did this happen, Ashley? And she's like, because that was my choice. I started owning my choice and started working on it. So you should actually talk to Ashley on that. So
I
something,
will.
absolutely, something which I would never have done if I had planned her life the way I wanted to have lived it. She would have been here. But today, because she's living the life that she wants to live on her terms, it's gone from here to here. At
Beautiful.
15, becoming an author and being a coach, I would never have imagined. As a teen, I was woo, I was enjoying life. I didn't know what mission was, what vision was. But it's I think our teens have a lot in them. We should just let them be and stop messing up.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I think
Brilliant.
your parents are
Hey,
going to be
Sharmila.
angry with you.
Sharmila, what's your? I want you to give your 2 cents, only 2 cents, okay?
Okay.
1 cent on what's your message to the youth out there, the teens out there, and the other one is for the parents out there, okay? So, which one would you want to take first, the parents or the teens?
I'll go with the team.
Ah, teen!
Okay.
Okay.
Teens, you already have it in you. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You are the only one. You cannot be anyone else. You just be yourself and work on yourself every day and become that better version of yourself. Every single day, just become a better version of yourself. And your parents love you. That's the fact. Okay.
Absolutely. Agreed.
And parents, it's the same for you. Your teens can have no one better than you. Just be there in the journey with them. Enjoy.
That's
It's
true.
going to be up and down. It's going to be a roller coaster ride. It's not going to be perfect, but enjoy the journey. You can either have that as a journey which is scary, or bring your teen on board as the same partners in crime, partners in journey. Enjoy the roller coaster ride, and they will remember this throughout. And before you realize it, teenage would be gone.
Now tell me, I'm coming to Chennai next week to attend your workshop. Do you
Yes,
want to talk about that as well to our viewers out here? Or you
absolutely,
want to keep it a
absolutely.
secret?
No, I want parents to come and attend. See, our point
Mm.
is it's our mission, Ashley and I, that we want to reach out to 1,000 parents in 2019 and help them build
Wow.
better and strong parent and teen relationship. The minute the parent understands the perspective of the teenager, then the relationship changes completely. And the minute the parent is supportive, the teen goes from being, like I said, actually from here to here, both academically and personally strong. It can happen only when the parent is there in the journey. So we conduct this workshop called Parenteening Seminar, which is happening at the park on 10th March between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. We will have a link out there, and for all the viewers, it is a VIP pass that you will receive on registering. And you know why VIP pass?
Wow.
Because you are the very important person in the teenager's life. So be there. We'll love to see you guys there. I will share the link with you. And
Is that correct? The
absolutely, it's
park,
10th
Chennai?
March Park, Chennai. I will see you there.
Ah, Superb. I'm
Okay.
excited. Yes, I'm going to be in Chennai and I'm going to hope to see you folks out there.
Definitely.
And before we actually end this session, I mean, today we learned so much from Sharmila as a parenting coach. She works with parents and she's amazing at it. And Ashley works with empowering the teens and she's simply brilliant. If she's amazing, she's 10x amazing. Okay.
Okay,
So we're going to watch.
I'm going to step back a little. She is not working with teens. She is actually working with parents. She says, I need to teen the parent.
Okay, sorry. So Ashley works with parents in teening the parents,
Teen
and
the parent.
Sharmila works with parents in
And
pruning the parents.
very true. I like this. I'm gonna borrow this line from you.
Super. So there's going to be teening and pruning happening, and but let's come back. Okay, so let's really come back and let's look at how beautifully. Ashley and Sharmila are actually empowering the teens out there in creating a beautiful world out there. So, my friends, the mission at Yo is again very truly to empower the youth in being the best versions of who they are so that they bring in true awesomeness in the world we live.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You're
So,
doing great
let
work
us
on that.
nurture.
You're
You want to
doing
say,
great
Sharmila?
on that, Leela. I really admire the work that you're doing for the youth. They all deserve greatness, and it's very very important. Admire the work you do, the energy that you bring in. I wish all your teens amazing future, and parents. If only you can be there in the journey with them. They are all meant to be our future leaders, not only of this country but of the world. So just be there, be happy,
Just be
be a part of
there.
the journey.
Wow. So it's the parenting coach and the young ovation. That's
So
the yo coach for the students out here. And we love you all. We love the teens. We love the parents and we love the youth and we love this world. We want to make this world a better place and it's not possible without you. And please support us in our journey of making the youth live a better life, and in the process we also enjoy our journey. What do you say, Sharmila? The last word is for you, my friend.
absolutely, while you are helping the youth, we are also on a million smiles journey, and I believe that each and every one of you need to first have the smile on your face and spread it around the world. Thank you so
Love
much for the
you.
opportunity. Absolutely enjoyed spending the time with you, and see you soon at the seminar.
Thank you, Sharmila. Thank you for making it. You're a beauty. And I said, I'm sure the viewers out there have experienced your energy. And next week, they're going to experience Ashley. And they're like very clear who's the teen. Okay. So thank you, viewers. Thank you out there. And yes, see you in Chennai next week on the 10th of March. And until then, goodbye. And take care of your teens. Take care of your youth. Let's build a great nation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.